Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. This is Achyut. So we are going to be solving today's LeetCode question, which is maximum odd binary number. So we need to find the maximum odd binary number out of a string. So here we are given a string, which is binary string, and it represents a number in binary format, and then we need to return the maximum odd binary number by rearranging the bits however we can. So out of all the combinations, if we make a odd binary number, out of all the combinations we had made, we need to return the maximum odd binary number. Suppose let's take this particular example 0 1 0, and then for this particular number we need to rearrange the bits which are present in the string so that we'll make it as maximum odd binary number. So it should be maximum and odd. So let's make the number as odd first. So how can we make the number as odd? So it is going to be, let's take this particular example 0 1 0. To make this particular string as binary odd number, we need to make sure that the last bit present in the string should be always 1. So it should be like 0 0 and then 1. Why? Because it should be odd. So this is a particular string we can build out of this particular string, which can be odd. There will not be any odd numbers we can do from this. Why? Because it contains only one bit. So this is the number, and then for this particular string, this is the maximum we can do. So we are going to return this particular string. So we are going to return this. So let's take one more example which is going to be 0 1 and then 0 1. For this particular string, we need to convert it into maximum odd binary number. So to make this particular string as odd number, we need to make sure that last digit ends with 1. So let's build this build the string so that the last bit is going to end with 1. So it is going to be 0 0 1 1, and then another string it is going to be 0 1 and then 0 1, and then another string it is going to be 1 0 0 1. So these are the strings we can make out of this particular string, which is going to be odd. We are making this odd by keeping last digit as 1. So out of these particular odd binary numbers, what is the maximum number? It is going to be this particular number. Why? Because let's say for this bit, it is going to be taking the power of 2 power. This is going to be 2 power 0, and then this is going to be 2 power 1, and then this is going to be 2 power 2, and then for this it is going to be 2 power 3. So for this particular string, it is going to be 1 into 2 power 3, and then it is going to be 1 into 2 power 3 plus 0 into 2 power 0, and then 0 into 2 power 0 into 2 power 2, and then 0 into 0 into 2 power 1, and then 1 into 2 power 0. So this is a value of the string for this particular last one. For this it is going to be 1 into 2 power 2 square, and then again it is going to be 1 into 2 power 0. So this is going to be very less value compared to this, and then this value is going to be less than this, so it will not become the maximum. So to build this maximum, what is the, instead of building all the odd numbers, we should build only the number which is maximum. So to build the maximum, what is the pattern we can observe? So the pattern is going to be like, we need to shift the numbers at the starting. Suppose let's take this particular example which contains like 0 and then 1 and then 1 and then 0 and then 1 and then 1 and then 0 and then 1 and then 0. Let's take this particular string. So we need to make sure that this is going to be odd. So let's give one bit to the last, so that we'll make it as odd. Yeah, now odd is done by keeping this 1 and then by keeping this 0. So out of all these 1 bits, we need to make sure that it should be maximum. Maximum in the sense we need to shift the values, like this is going to be 2 power 0, this is going to be 2 power 1, 2 square, and then this is going to be 2 power 3. 2 power 3, and then this is going to be 2 power 4 for this particular bit. This is going to be the place value. So instead of keeping the uh, bit at this place level, we can shift this bit to here, so that we'll get the maximum place value, so that if we multiply that particular bit, we are going to get the maximum number. So instead of keeping all these digits at the middle and then somewhere, we'll keep the bits at the starting itself. So let's keep 1 1 and then again 1 and then again 1. So can we keep this particular bit at the last? No, we cannot. Why? Because if we keep this particular bit at here, then it is not going to be the odd number. So we will not keep one bit. It is going to be at the last of the string, and then we'll store all the bits which are n minus 1. So now number of 1 bits present in the string minus 1, we are going to keep at the starting of the string, and then we'll make all other zeros. So this is going to be 0, and then this is going to be 0, and then this is going to be 0. At last it is going to be 1. So this is a string which we can build out of this particular string which is present. So we'll go through the code so that we'll understand better. So let's go through the code. So we need to make sure that the number of ones are stored in this particular string which are present. So we'll go through all the characters which is present in the string. If it matches with the 1, so then we are going to increment the number of 1 bits is going to be plus plus, and then we'll arrange all the characters which is present in the string to 0th bit, and then at last we need to make the string as odd. So we'll keep s dot back equal to 1 bit, and then we'll decrease the number of 1 bits present in the string, and then again we need to make sure that all the number of 1 bit starts with string, and then it should contain all the ones at the starting. So we'll go through this loop, and then we'll keep the string as 1 bits, and then at last we are going to return string. So this is going to be the answer. So let's discuss about the time complexity and then space complexity. So if we see this particular function, we have 2 for loops. Out of these 2 for loops, this is the number of ones. This number of ones will not go more than string length. So it is going to be big of n for this. And then for this particular loop, it will not go beyond this s dot length. So it is going to be big of n. So the time complexity for this is going to be big of n time complexity. Let's discuss about the space complexity. As we are saying, like we are taking only one particular data type which is int, and then number of ones equal to 0, and then we are not using any variable other than this I and then number of ones. So we are not taking any extra space. So the space complexity for this is going to be big of 1. Yeah, thanks for watching the video. If you like the video, like the video. Have a nice day. Bye.